All right, we are back. I didn't really get to play this game at all today, not even for farming, because I had a busy day at work again. So what we're gonna do is do some spark farming, just because that benefits me. And so I'm gonna do what's best for me. Before we do that though, we're gonna go ahead and knock out all the daily stuff so we can get the most amount of carrots that we can. Got some monies. You guys have seen me do this already before, so it's nothing new. Just running the daily races here to open up the shop, hopefully, and make enough money to be able to buy whatever's in there and break even, basically. Doesn't look like the shop opened for us there. Normally I've been running the gold coin one twice, because that usually will pay for anything that we buy in the shop. Sometimes we come out a little ahead, sometimes we come out a little below. No shop, huh? That's a bummer. And then the third run, I will run the Jupiter Cup, or Jupiter whatever, yeah, Jupiter Cup. So we can collect some of these cards, so we can upgrade our support cards whenever we get them. There we go, we got a shop. Agnes Tachyon, 5 grand. Sure, I'll take that. And Miji Orion, I will take that for 5 grand. Buy an alarm clock. And buy the shoes. Okay. Well, we're out of daily races now. So, we can run some team races. Hopefully we'll be able to open the shop 2 more times doing this. I am eating something different today than what I normally eat. So. Oops, I should have just raced again. Oh, we got gifts here. Let's take the one with the gifts. Why not? Oh man, we lost a lot. Oh, we won 2. Store? Shop? No? There we go. Just need one more after this. So you see here, these star pieces are kind of expensive, so I'll save those for later. For right now, I'm just buying all the 5,000 ones. I guess you could do the opposite strategy of buying only the $15,000 or 15,000 gold ones. Because I think these are higher star. These are 3 stars. So buying 3 stars is probably not a bad strategy either. I guess you could just buy everything, you know? I think you would run out of money pretty quickly though if you did that. So that's why I don't do it. But we will one day. Maybe, hopefully. Alright, I think this is the last race we can run for the day. Because I don't know, maybe at the end of our farming run, we might have enough RP to run one more, possibly. But yeah, store's being stubborn today, just won't open. Usually it opens pretty quickly. Oh wow. I think we won pretty much every race there. I think. Oh, I think we high score we can promote, it looks like. Nice side benefit. I didn't think we would make it, but apparently we did. Let's take a look. Oh, the promotion range went up just a little bit. We're just like 1,000 points. That's how it was yesterday too. So we're just like barely not making the cut here to promote. And we weren't able to open the store. So that's kind of a bummer. I don't think there's anything else we can do really. I guess we could run a room match, but I don't know that anyone actually ever does this. I don't think I've ever seen anybody actually do this. So we're gonna not worry about it right now. Go ahead and collect all the rewards and stuff. Sweet. Let's collect this junk. Alright. Did all that. I think, can we spin the wheel? Maybe. I want to get that gold ship if possible. We just need one more to get another gold ship card. Or are we out of... Oh, okay. Well, I guess we're out. Oh well. Alright, I think we handled all the daily stuff. Now it is time to run the career. We are running Major McQueen as our farm. Because I don't have a 3-star Major McQueen yet. Hopefully maybe we'll get one today. But who knows, maybe, maybe not. Alright. I think we're set up there. We're gonna use the new deck. It's not really new. It's just updated, I guess. The updated Guts deck. A new farming deck that we have. Where is it? And you know what? Actually, before we do this, I think yesterday I screwed up. I think yesterday I forgot to swap out Mayano Top Gun, I believe, on Super Creek. So I think we ran duplicates of her on the support card deck. Oh no, we didn't. Oh, we ran the 4-speed card deck yesterday. Oh, no wonder. Okay. So no wonder we got like a lower, like a not as good of a horse as we could have gotten. Because I think I used the wrong deck here. I should have probably used let me see, maybe I should just get rid of that deck so I don't accidentally use it. So so this is the deck we should have used, and we should have just replaced Mayano Top Gun with like a Saiyan Sky or something. I think we ended up using this deck here. So I messed up. I should probably get rid of this. Just so I don't get confused. Because this is definitely not as good. So if I reset this, okay, it empties out, cool. And then, whoa, no, I don't want to do that. And then this is the deck we should have used. This is the very reliable, dependable deck that we've been using. And then borrowed the Mayano Top Gun to level 45, and then replaced Mayano Top Gun with, I believe, Saiyan Sky, because this one is Manhattan whatever. Yeah, because we've been using Saiyan Sky here. When we trained Mayano Top Gun, we swapped in Saiyan Sky because she was the best available after our Mayano Top Gun support card. So I should have subbed in her and then ran Mayano Top Gun. I guess I could have just ran this one and just borrowed Mayano Top Gun. Because this, I think this is the same deck as the Super Creek deck. This one, right? Not this one. This one that we've been using. Yeah, it looks all the same. It's just missing the Mayano Top Gun card. So yeah, should have used this deck, but oh well, whatever. Maybe I'll rerun Super Creek because that was a big mistake on my part, running the wrong deck. I was like, you know, kind of confused. I was like, why is our Uma not doing so well as she normally does? And no wonder I used the wrong deck. So that's my bad. I guess we could have used this Kitasum Black deck as well. So yeah, maybe I should just get rid of that one deck so I don't get confused anymore too. Did I get rid of it already? I think, what did I just delete? I deleted something, didn't I? I must have deleted that one. Yeah, the bad one. Okay, cool. So shouldn't be too confused anymore. Maybe. I should probably label them better. Okay. Anyway, we are using this deck here. I gotta go back and restart the career. Major McLean. And then Special Week is our parent that we've been using, and then Vodka is our all-time parent right now because we don't have any other options. And then for our guests, I think we're borrowing Super Creek if I'm not mistaken. Correct? Wait a minute. Oh, no. We are borrowing... Who are we borrowing? Who did we borrow? Yeah, I think it was Super Creek. I'm like... I don't remember anything at this point. Maybe I should check our Major McQueen. Just to be sure here. I think it was Super Creek. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's a Super Creek borrow. Okay. Okay. That makes sense. So now we'll get to see how the Haru support card does in lieu of I think replace Air Groove. I'm guessing it'll be better. You know? Hopefully it's better. Alright, sorry for the kerfluffle. That's a good word, kerfluffle. We're back on track here. Now we're finally able to start the career after all that. My incompetence. Wow. These trainings are really bad. Three? I like three. Oh, three again. I like three again. Not very good. I don't know if I should take a rest or a recreation here. I think the rest is probably more, yeah, gonna be better for us. Where's everybody? Nobody's home. Maybe I should do a recreation then. Everyone just went to the mall. Well, waste of energy, but we probably only got back like 5 or 6 anyway. It's fine. Wow, yeah, we're wasting a ton of energy because we're not getting great trainings here. And we are gonna watch some of the earlier races here, just so I can eat my food. And for some reason, I think viewing results, when you view results and you don't watch the race, I think you get different results than you would if you just watched it. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they would have placed it in the same, you know, the same way, but I think when you just view results and sim it to the end, I'm not sure that it's always going to be the same result. I think recreation here makes sense. Oh, that's not what I wanted, but... These trainings aren't great either. Our energy is slightly below half. I wonder if we should just rest, but our stats are kind of low. That's a tough one. That is a tough decision there. Hopefully it doesn't backfire. And then of course it's wood, so we end up wasting energy. We're wasting a lot of energy this this run. Well, hopefully that doesn't bite us in the butt here. I almost just viewed results, but let's go ahead and race so I can eat my gyro. I don't know how to say it. I like gyros. Gyros are good. I don't think I was really a big fan of gyros. Like I didn't know what they were, right? Like this explosion of like food diversity is kind of a new thing. I feel like. I mean, there's always been like diverse kinds of food, right? You had like different kinds of food out there, but I don't know. It was just like less. I think people were just less aware that it existed, because now you can get a gyro at like a Chinese restaurant, right? Which is where I got mine from. I know that's weird. That's really weird. Where you can get a gyro at a Chinese restaurant. Finger licking good. This gyro is really juicy today. It's normally not this juicy. But yeah, I feel like the food diversity kind of like really exploded maybe in like the 2010s, I want to say. I don't think it was that common for food, you know, like you could go to like Vietnamese joints and Chinese joints and stuff like that. But it was very specific, and usually the people there were all like the ethnic group, right? Like there were no other people in the restaurant other than, you know, whatever kind of restaurant it was. Those people, you know what I mean? But now, you know, because I didn't really know anything about gyros. I know this is more of a Mediterranean food, but when I deployed to Iraq, I didn't even eat my food during that race. Yapping too much. But when I went to Iraq, I had a falafel there in Iraq, right? Like authentic. And you know, falafel is not even meat. It's you know, it's fucking chickpeas or whatever, ground up, mashed up and fried or whatever. Let me tell you. And this was just like in some hole in the wall. Like we just stopped to take a break from patrol, and it was just some hole in the wall joint. And our commander of the platoon or whatever the hell, like stopped to, and he bought us food, right? He bought everybody food in the whole unit. And so everyone got a falafel because that's all they sold, I think. I don't think they had anything else. I don't think they even had meat. Meat is kind of a delicacy over there. They're not that well off, or at least they weren't when I was over there. I mean, Saddam was really well off. I've been to his palace, Saddam's palace. That place is nice. It's really nice. He had like giraffes and like peacocks and stuff and rhinos just like roaming around. Like they're not even, like, I guess they're sort of fenced in, but not really. You know what I mean? We had peacocks just roaming around like in the street. Like you would walk past them going to the chow hall to go eat, and you just see random peacocks, you know, standing around. I mean, it wasn't that common because they were kind of a little bit skittish, so they would kind of avoid people. You know what I mean? But anyway, I had this falafel over there, and that's when I really got into like, oh shit, this is really good. You know what I mean? And so when we had a port visit in Dubai, this was way before Iraq. I did try like a shawarma in Dubai, and it wasn't good. I didn't like it. Uh, I don't think it. I think it's because it wasn't authentic, right? It was like right outside the shipyards, and it was just like it was like street vendor food, but then they like kind of like bastardized it so that it would like it was just like sloppily made, and they were just trying to make money, basically. You know what I mean? Hmm. You know what? I need to do that Oka show and Shuka show too, huh? I need to look for that to see where that is. To farms for the thing. For Daiwa Scarlet. Is that in here? What is this? Sapporo turf, Kokura turf, Tokyo turf. I think it was Oka show and Shuka show. Kyoto turf, Kyoto turf, Kyoto turf, Hanshin turf. I think someone had Hanshin turf. We want to definitely run this one for the fans. Aw. Well, it doesn't look like that Oka show and Shuka show's in here for now. I guess we could check later. Once we were past the fan thingy, the fan requirement, we'll check again. Yeah, so anyway, to finish my story, I had some shawarmas. I think that was the first time I tried shawarmas. This was like in like 2005 maybe, or 2006, something like that. It was around that time period. And so shawarmas weren't really a thing back here in the US yet. I mean, maybe there were places that sold shawarmas. I'm sure there were. You know what I mean? But I don't think the awareness level was all that high. Maybe it was. I don't know. Maybe I was isolated. Maybe I was lived in a bubble or something. But then, like once I kind of got into it, I started like, because the thing is, when I got back, right, I tried to seek it out. Like I was like, oh, that fucking falafel was really good. Let me go see, if I can get one here in the States, and I couldn't find it. Like, I mean, there were falafels, but they weren't very good. I was like, this is not the same, flavor or whatever that I tasted in that little hole in the wall in Iraq. You know what I mean? And their chai is really good too. Their tea. I mean, you can get good chai here. Chai, I mean, chai is just tea. It's not that hard. But the falafel. Oh man, I don't know, man. I don't think I've ever found a falafel that was as good as as that falafel I had in that little hole in the wall joint in Iraq, or Iraq, I guess is how you're supposed to say it. Iraq. That's the correct pronunciation, not Iraq. Alright. Let me hurry up and get to the next race so I can stop yapping here and finish my food, so you don't have to sit through me watching watch these stupid races. Anyway, all that to say that I feel like food diversity has exploded within the past 10, maybe 10 to 15 years. Because before it used to just be, I guess it is kind of like that. Because I'm originally from LA, right? From Los Angeles. I live somewhere else now. I live on the East Coast now. But in LA, it was really diverse. LA is like one of the most diverse places. There's a rainbow training. Oh, there's a single rainbow. I think I want to rest. I don't really like any of the trainings here. Why did I get Night Owl? Is it gonna be one of those runs? I think we need speed here. Our speed is lagging a little bit. But yeah, that's basically I don't even remember what I was talking about, honestly, because I'm getting sidetracked here a lot because I can't do two things at once. But long story short, I really like Euros now. That was the whole point. All that yapping just to say I really like Euros now. Euros specifically from made by Chinese people in a Chinese restaurant. I think a lot of the, this might be controversial to say, but I think a lot of the, I don't think a lot of the food here, even though it's made by the people, you know what I mean, that the food's from, I don't think it's authentic because they have to like dumb down the taste a little bit for the palate of the white people, you know what I mean, like the natives here, right, who are mostly like white Caucasian people. And white people, their taste buds are not, I would say they're not, they're not as highly developed as other cultures. They kind of just like very plain, I'm not like shitting on white people right now. It's just a fact. It's just that their food is very bland and plain. They don't even put salt on their food, you know what I mean? And so, if you're offended, I'm sorry, but I mean, it's the truth. You guys can't eat, well, I don't know who's watching, maybe white people aren't watching me, but if you are, white people, they don't eat spicy food, they're even just like the mild is like, they're freaking out, like, they're gonna die. I've never seen such weak bitches when it comes to food. I have a friend, he's thoroughly white, and he does not eat anything with any kind of flavor at all. Like the most he'll do is like a chicken pho. He'll eat chicken pho. I don't know how he does even that, because I mean, chicken pho is different from regular pho. It doesn't have all the, the herbs and spices and stuff in it. I should be eating, is what I should be doing. Yeah, but even chicken pho is a little bit, for him that's like a once in a blue moon kind of thing. You know what I mean? Because it's too fragrant, it's too flavorful for him. I think his diet consists of like hot dogs and like bologna sandwiches or something, like ham sandwiches with cheese. I think even ham is too much flavor because it's salty, right? Ham's salty. So I think it's like bologna and cheese sandwiches and hot dogs is pretty much what he like subsists on. Like that's what his whole diet consists of. Is just purely hot dogs and bologna sandwiches. That's all he eats. I don't know how they do it. You know what I mean? Even doesn't that YouTuber like Ryan Trahan, he doesn't eat any vegetables. White people be like that, you know what I mean? They be like that. How do you go your whole life without eating any vegetables? That's crazy. But I don't know, I guess it works somehow for them. Eating fast food all the time, I guess that's maybe why a lot of the population is obese. But like Ryan Trahan's not obese. Could be portion size. A lot of it's just portion size. If you just don't eat as much food, even though it's unhealthy, then you won't gain weight, right? Just like what's that guy's name? There's a streamer like that, Asmongold. That guy's skinny as fuck, and because he doesn't eat, but he's like really unhealthy. But he just doesn't eat, so he doesn't get fat. You know what I mean? I don't know how you have enough nutrients to like to live though. Like when I eat junk food all the time, I feel like shit. I've got like no energy. Um, I smell bad. You know what I mean? Cause there was a period of my life. Ooh, I don't know. 18, 7, 19, and 3. Hmm. There was a period of my life where I ate McDonald's like every day for like a year or something. And when I ran, when I started, you know, when I did exercise and I sweat, my sweat would smell like McDonald's, like French fries, basically, right? Like the oil. So my BO is basically like French fries. It smelled like French fries, and not like, you know, fresh French fries. It smelled kind of like stale, not stale, but just, you know, it was just kind of gross, like that oily, you know, smell of fried stuff. But it's like old, you know what I mean? So yeah, I don't know how they do it. I don't know how you go through life being, you know, with malnutrition, eating empty calories, and like still able to like develop and stuff. I guess it's genetics. Maybe they maybe just have good genetics. Is that why they're superior? Why people are superior? Is that how that works? I think I'm crossing a lot of lines here. I'm very close to probably like cancellation here. I mean, nobody's watching, so I guess I'm safe. But maybe if someone does watch in playback someday, maybe never, could be quite dangerous for me. It's all jokes. I'm just joking. It's comedy. It's a comedy skit, right? See, I'm laughing. It's funny. All right, let's get to the next thing so I can stop yapping and eat food this time for real. But you know what? I didn't check the races. Yeah, I need to do that. Tokyo Turf. Oh, perfect. This is the one I normally run on Musume Queen's career, because it has 20,000 fans. So we'll definitely race this one. Good thing I didn't skip past that. I don't normally race any of the other ones before that. I wish I knew what we had skipped though, because we're supposed to be farming sashes for what's her face? Daiwa Scarlet. Is that this one's Shuka Show? Oh, you know what? I've been looking at the wrong thing. I've been looking at the title of this thing here, but this is a track. The actual name of the race is over here. So we definitely need to run this one for sure. Here's the Queen Elizabeth Cup. And then Oka Show. We need to run Oka Show. Where is Oka Show? I don't see Oka Show. Is that like later? Maybe? Later on? Did we pass it? That's Kikuka Show. No, I don't think we passed it. So I guess we'll just run this one and then we'll make sure to run, you know, farm the Shuka Show for Daiwa. Alright, no more yapping. I'm gonna focus on eating so we can not have to watch these races anymore. At least these races are going pretty well. I'm not losing randomly for no reason. Alright, now we need to schedule that Shuka show. To farm the sash for Daiwa Scarlet. Why can't I schedule that one? During the what? During the turn of a goal race, you cannot. Oh, I thought there was a Shuka show. Oh, it must be the same day, huh? Oh, that's a bummer. We can't farm Shuka show. Can we farm anything else then? Where is Oka show? I'm not seeing it. I am not seeing Oka show anywhere. Huh. Osaka High? I remember seeing that. I think that's for like winning ticket or something. It was somebody needed that one. Here's Tenno show. What is that? Victoria Mile? That one looks fancy. I'm not seeing Oka show anywhere. So is there, should I Google it? Maybe I should Google it at some point. Or maybe I'll Google it after this. So I don't think there's anything worth running at this point, because I don't think we need to, is what I mean, for her ult to level up. We ran the race that we needed to in order to level up her ult. So don't like any of the trainings. Okay, not bad, not bad. Make sure there's nothing else really to take. Should probably take that one. 36 there. 32. I guess we're taking 36. This could be a resting turn. Yeah. I guess I could take this one. Wait. Why not? Why did my energy go down? Oh, does she still have Night Owl? I remember I didn't fix that. That's kind of risky here. I don't know if it's worth it. 47 points? That is kind of a lot. But my mood could use a boost, so I'm gonna take the rest. Cause I don't know what this one is. Is that? Oh, we got long shot. Okay, cool. What was I saying? I was saying something. I don't remember what I was saying now. Oh, the Night Owl thing. I forgot about that again. I mean, it's not really going off to where it's annoying, so I don't know. I'll fix it when there's not really a good training to take. Oh, I know what I was saying. Super Creep kind of rainbows out quite often, so I don't know that we're missing out on a whole lot by not taking her training during the summer. I mean, yeah, there's extra stats in the summer, but she does rainbow out quite often, just during, you know, just normal play. So, all right, let me finish this Euro. All right. I think maybe one more race and I'll be done eating. And we should skip through the rest of them. I was yapping too much into the earlier races. I think the Haru Urara swap out is working. I don't know, maybe we're having a really good run? Possibly? Do I want to take this? 27. Or do I want to get rid of the stupid Night Owl? What is it again? It is in speed. And we don't get speed that often. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take this. Alright, hopefully this is the last race we have to watch. What? What is this? Oh. Okay. But yeah, I think the Haru Urara swap out for the air groove, I don't know, this run just feels a lot smoother. There's no real speed bumps. It could just be a good run though. So maybe, you know, when we go through a really bad run with bad luck, then it'll it'll show itself more whether or not swapping out that Haru Urara support card was better. I mean, I think it's better though. I mean, the stats were better. Everything on it was better, just in general. So it should be better. And just the general feel of the farm so far. I know we've only run like half of one so far, so I'll get a better sense at the end when we run all three. But so far, it feels pretty smooth. Not really failing a whole lot. The trainings are, you know, they're decent. Maybe not great, but it doesn't feel worse than before. Our stats seem to be going up very evenly across the board as well. Not really struggling to get speed, which was the problem with the other one before we swapped in Haru. We had trouble training speed with that setup, but this one not so much. It doesn't seem like. I don't know. I guess we'll see. I mean, I think the final stats will give us a better picture of how, you know, how much better the Haru card actually is. Right. Looks like she took this one pretty easily. I'm still kind of mad that I used the wrong support deck to train Super Creek, because this is Super Creek right here, isn't it? The second place. Is she gonna beat us? She might win. She's like catching up. But I realized I used the wrong support deck to train Super Creek yesterday, so I'm kind of mad about that still. I mean, it's my fault. I'm the idiot that used the wrong deck. So I might have to run Super Creek again. I'm actually surprised we got a B+, even with the wrong deck. So I think we would have gotten an A on her had we used the correct deck. But yeah, I'm kind of dumb sometimes. Well, maybe not sometimes. Like all the time, I'm kind of dumb. So you know, it happens. Whatever. That's the beauty of playing the game. You can just play it again. Don't lose anything. Single rainbow, huh? It looks like 23. This is 26. 20, 23, 22. Or I could rest, maybe? It is sort of in the middle. Wait for more rainbows. Oh, you know what? I should cure the stupid night owl thing. I keep forgetting I had that, because it hasn't really been bothering me that much. I remember there was one run I did on somebody, I don't remember which Uma it was, but she got Night Owl, and this was before I really knew anything about the game. Like, I didn't know how to play, so it was like one of my very, very early career playthroughs, maybe like second or third one, and she got Night Owl, but I didn't know what it was, and I didn't know how to fix it, and her energy kept going down by 10 like after every turn, and I was getting so mad. I was like, what's going on? Because I was confused. I didn't know what it meant. You know what I mean? And I didn't know you could fix it by going to the infirmary. I found that out later. But you know, the first few times you're playing, you don't know what the hell's going on. You know, like, you don't know how to play. You're just like pushing buttons basically, right? And kind of like getting the hang of it. And I was getting so mad because I was like, I can't do anything. I have no energy. I rest and the energy just keeps going down anyway at the end of the turn. And then I found out you could actually cure it by just going to the hospital or whatever. And so I was like, oh, okay. But I remember being so mad about that. Nice. I mean, these trainings aren't that the greatest here. Oh, that's a lot of Umas there for 34 points. I'll take 34 points. I guess these support Umas don't rainbow in categories that aren't theirs, huh? It's kind of, I don't think I've ever seen that. They should make them rainbow wherever. You know, so it's not tied to their stat category. But I guess if you did that, then like their specialization wouldn't matter so much. It'd be nice if they did rainbows like in other places though, and not just in their own stat category. 30 and 9, that's probably the best we're gonna get. Excuse me. Okay, I'm more focused now because I'm not eating food anymore. Because I can't do two things at once. I can only use my brain for one thing at a time. It's not the greatest training. I think our stats are looking pretty decent here. I think I'm gonna take the rest. Kind of wasted a little bit of energy there because we got a well rested. Oh, golden inspiration. Oh, we got a lot of skills from that. This might be one of the better runs farm wise. Maybe we did get lucky this round, so maybe next round it won't be so lucky, and then we'll get a really good sense of like how good this actually is. I feel like this has been a decent run. Like, you know, the luck has been pretty good. Alright, we're just gonna skip through the results to the results now since I'm done eating. I do have some fries left here, but I can chomp on those in between. I think this is the last race now, right? I believe. Place top 2? Oh, it must be like second to last or something. I guess we can just get our stamina there. I don't think we need to train it anymore after this. It'll kind of naturally go to 600. So, oh, nice. Double rainbow there. So we'll take that. Single rainbow. Pretty good stats though. I don't know if it's worth the failure rate because it's 36 points. That is kind of a lot. I think we skipped like a 47 before though, so I should come up with like a number where anything below a certain number, like it's okay to skip kind of thing, and anything above, like it's worth the risk. Kind of like a bet on a casino, right? When you're making a bet on your, like on your hand, let's say you're playing poker, you know, you have like a, depending on the outs or whatever, the number of outs you have, you'd make the bet accordingly, right? So maybe I should have some kind of system for that as well. Because like a normal training, like a decent training, you get about, looks like 30 points, right? 20 something, let's say 25. So maybe it should be anything above 50, because that would take 2 trainings, right, to get. $50, I don't know, that 50 is very common though. Maybe it should be more like, maybe like a 45. Because yeah, like getting a 24 point training, even with no Umas there, I mean, this is the summer, so it's a little bit higher than normal. So is it like, maybe if it's like, yeah, I think 45 is a decent cutoff. So according to that logic, I should have taken the 47 point training instead of resting, right? I guess it also depends on how like high the risk of failure is, right? I think like up to like a 50-50 shot to get 45 points kind of does make sense though. Ooh, triple rainbow, look at that, look at these stats here. 18, 15, what is that, 33, 36, 69? Is that 69? Nice. Is it 33? Is my math, I am Asian, I think my math is good. I can add, I can't do anything else. I'm not really good at subtracting or dividing or anything, but I'm pretty good at adding. This 51, 69, yeah. I will take 69. Ah, man, I'm pretty immature here. Oh, practice perfect, nice. So let's see what a regular training, how much it gives. Like 27 for triple Uma, 21, 22 here for no or single Uma. So yeah, like double that, right? 40, 45-ish, I think sounds like a decent cutoff. 50-50 shot, or maybe I do have a system for risk at 33% already. So maybe it's 45 points and 33% and below failure rate. You take it no matter what. Kind of that might be a good rubric to go by. For me, I'm not saying this for like you should do whatever you want to do, but for me, I think that sounds like it makes sense to me. Like that's a decent system for me to go by my own, you know, judgment. Obviously for you it might be different, you know, so you can set your own risk reward levels or whatever, because that's really what you're doing, right? You're setting your risk level and then you're setting your reward level, and you're creating a system to when you will, you know, do the said thing or not, you know, to pass it. Because sometimes you can't really tell. You're kind of like, you know, should I take this, should I not, I don't know, you know, it's kind of like, you know, maybe not. So if you have a system, it'll help you to decide. No, not again. Why? Alright, well, I think this is the last race of her career, but I think we're pretty solid. We're kind of 500 across the board here, close to 600, pretty much. I think this is kind of where we were normally, and then we didn't really get to 600 till the end of her URA career anyway. I think this was the time where we start filling in the stats, right? Where we're kind of short. Was kind of what I remember. Kind of short on power. A little bit short in speed, so we'll take that one. Got a rainbow training? No, not a big one. We do need wit. I think this is the last time we need wit. Don't need to train that anymore. Hopefully we get a big guts rainbow. I don't really care about the energy going down so much now because we're towards the end. We do need power here. Don't care about stamina too much here. So guess I could get speed a little bit closer. I think we'll make it with the speed that we have. At the end of the career we get like 30 some odd points. So maybe I should just boost like guts, because that is a little bit lacking. We'll get a little bit of power there too. Our ult leveled up all the way, so that's kind of nice. See, late December, that's when I said it would go up. As long as you have, how many fans do we have? Where is our fan count? I'm in the wrong window for that. Our fan count is 150,000, so yeah, I think it's around 120. I believe I said either 100 or 120 yesterday. It's somewhere around there. I don't know the exact number, but as long as you run one of the earlier races in a career, then you'll get it. I guess we have some trainings left, right? So I don't want to hold out for a better one. So I'll cure that condition. So I don't think we need the rest of the way, because we only have 3 trainings left. Oh, it's really bad. We're not getting the trainings we need here. This only gives 9 power. I should probably just take the speed then. Maybe I should just take the guts, even though it's not ideal. I don't know. I'm gonna take the speed. Alright, so we just need to worry about guts now, I think. Everything else, oh, power. Guts and power, okay. We'll take this rainbow. Oh, we won't be able to train next turn. Oh, did we miss the cutoff then? Because this is 558 is what we'll land on. Oh, maybe I should just take this one. I think if we do this and we're good, I think we're safe here. Because this is semi-final. We have one more training, but our energy is pretty low. I think we might fail any training we try to do. So I guess that wasn't the energy wasn't enough to last us all the way through to the end. I was wrong from before. But I think we have enough now. Yeah, I think we're in range here. That looks good. This guts will definitely, if we succeed, it'll definitely kind of guarantee it. Oh, we succeeded. Okay, so it's guaranteed. We got 600 and everything. Cool. As long as we win this race. I mean, even if we don't win, I think with all the end of the career bonuses and stuff, we should be able to, well, whatever, I guess it doesn't matter. Because we won. Okay. Got some extra stats from those. More stats. Alright, so we did it. 657 and 620s. Very evenly distributed. Let's get This guy. I like this guy. Wow, we got another gold. Recover endurance when surrounded mid-race. I mean, yeah, she's a pace setter, so that makes sense to get. She is surrounded in the middle of the race. Breaking out of the pack sounds good. Oh, there's another one. This is for a front runner. So okay. Late Surger. We got a lot of gold skills unlocked. That Haru support card really gave us a ton of skills here. Iron Will, I'm not that fond of because recovering endurance in the early race. I don't know that that's that useful. Standard distance is definitely a good power, so we'll take that. And then do we have enough for anything else? 74 points? No? Just waste 74 points? I mean, I guess. Alright. I guess I could undo one of these other skills and then go with like 2 skills, right? A 2 for 1? I don't know. I kind of like these though. These are all good skills. So let's just roll with that. We're going to finish the career. And see what we get. B plus. 1-star wit. Bummer. Bummer. I think this horse is decent though. You know, if Haru is more once we're able to limit break her all the way, max limit break, which isn't super hard, right? Because you just need to just save up friendship points and you get her to level 50. I mean, these stats should be higher because her training effectiveness will go up and stuff. So you might be able to train like a 700 across the board. It's very doable, I would say, just with that one card leveling up all the way. And if we're able to level up some of these other cards, because Majuro Dover is a 50, but this one's only a 35, and this one's only a 25. So even if this got up to like 40 or 35, I mean, you could possibly run like an 800 across. I don't know, that is kind of a lot of stats, 800. It's like 150 per category, so you're looking at 750 extra stats. Yeah, maybe not 800. But 700 I think is very within reach, right? And a 700 across the board horse is actually pretty strong in PvP. That's pretty strong. I mean, you could even like, you know, instead of going to 700 on these other ones, maybe just keep it at 600 on these other ones. And then go to like 750 on like speed and stamina or something, you know what I mean? Or maybe 800 on these and keep these at 600 or something, I don't know. That would be pretty strong though. Combined with a bunch of skills on them, that'd be a pretty sick horse. I don't know how it would do against like a 1200 speed kind of horse though. That might be interesting to test. Can you run your own horses against each other? Is there a way to do that? I don't know if there's a way to do that. I don't think this is going to change anything. Yeah, it didn't change anything. Okay. Alright, so that farm was kind of a fail. But at least we sort of learned something, maybe, that the Haru support card is definitely a good swap in. Maybe let's roll the dice here, or the wheel, a couple times for funsies. I want to get the gold ship card. I hope it doesn't make me spin 26 times or whatever. Just give it to me. Just give me, yes! Got it. So this should unlock a gold ship card. There it is. Boom. And that means we can unlock her support card to level 40, I believe. Oops. 45. Oh, nice. We can uncap her to 45. And at level 45, we might need to replace this card into our racing deck, like the regular training deck that we use for other, you know, like normal training horses. Because this at level 45, you get the power bonus and hint frequency is unique. Training effectiveness is at, let's start at the top. Friendship bonus is 24%. Mood effect is 18%. Training effectiveness is 8%. So total you're getting 32% if she rainbows. You have initial friendship and skill point bonus. Every time you train with her, you get 1 skill point. Wait a minute. Why isn't it open to level 45? There we go. So, and at level 45, you get hint levels and hint frequency. 2 levels of hints. So yeah, I think this card is pretty good. Oh, and friendship bonus is actually 25% at level 45. So maybe at level 50 this goes to, I think maybe it stays at 25, or it could go up to like 30, maybe. I'm guessing it stays at 25. And then training effectiveness goes up to 10%. So it's a total 35% training effectiveness card if she rainbows. That's pretty strong. That's as strong as Super Creek almost. I think Super Creek is like 37% or something like that. Maybe not. I don't own her, so there's no way to look at it. I'm not gonna level this up yet because I'm not using it, so there's no point right now. I'll level up when I use it. Anyway, that's good. And then the last gold chip card is buried in here for your information. In the event point reward. So we have 164,000 right now. And when you get up to 400k, it unlocks the last one. So you get, you know, level 50 gold chip with this one. So if you didn't watch the other streams I did, there's one in here, the event story. If you watch all 8 episodes of this, you get 1 gold chip card. There's 3 in the Wheel of Fortune thing, and you just have to play 3 bingo cards and you get 3 cards there. Right, and then there's 2 inside the event point rewards, and you get one really early. I don't remember when I got it. I think I got it around like 20,000 points or something like that. I don't know exactly when, but it just kind of auto drops as a reward, and I wasn't paying attention, so I don't remember when I got it. And then the important one though, and the one harder to get, is the one at 400 grand. Then you'll get all 6 of them that you need to unlock it to level 50. And I think you should do it. You should definitely grind for this, because it's a good card, especially when it's free compared to the cards you have in your deck just from random draws. You know, how else are you gonna get a level 50 SSR card if not this way? You know what I mean? You might as well do it. Each career though is only about 10k, I would say. So you have to run, how many is that, 40 careers just to get to 400k. So 40 careers if you do 3 a day. I don't know if you have time to do 3 a day, but if you were to do 3 a day, it would take roughly like 2 weeks. Yeah, it's exactly like 2 weeks, because 14 times 3 is 42. So, and I don't know if, I think the event lasts, we have until October 4th, which is about 10 days away, I believe, something like 10 days. So if you haven't started grinding, you better start grinding. If you can. I don't know, if you can't, whatever, you know. If you don't have the time, it's fine, but I think it's worth it. If you want, you know, if you want to invest into this game like that, in that way. Some people don't care, so whatever. I think I would, even if I wasn't streaming. I think I would invest enough time, because the farms don't take very long. Um, when you, especially if you're skipping through them and not watching the races like I am, or I was. I'm not gonna watch them anymore. Oops. Alright, hopefully we get a better run this time as far as sparks go. Oh, 3 off the bat. I like that. I don't even need to look at anything else. We need speed. Speed is good. Should I take the hint? Stamina or wit? I think I'm gonna take the wit just because we get energy back also, so it's an added bonus. I'm more concerned about friendship here than stats, other than speed. So it makes sense to raise friendship if it's just 2 Umas versus 2 Umas friendship, right? It makes sense to take the energy with the 2 friendships. Because I don't really care about stats that much here in the beginning of the game, other than speed. Because having run a bunch of these farms, I noticed that if her speed isn't that high, then she tends to lose her first race, and that's just, you know, an extra step, an extra turn I have to take in running another race. You know what I mean? It's just kind of a waste of time. Here, because they are in stat categories, there's no energy to really think, you know, consider. I think this is the same amount of stats though. 18 and 18. So I remember we had some trouble in the last run with power a little bit, so I think I'm gonna take the power training. I guess I could do recreation too, because our energy is kinda low. Yeah, let me just take the recreation. Nice, we got back some energy and our mood went up, so that's good. But then our energy just went back down, so... I was hoping for a better... There we go, 3. 3 is better than 2. Remember, the analytics, just like basketball. 3s are better than 2s. I think we're a little close to failure here, so I didn't really like any of those trainings. Three's better than 2. Four's better than 3. Oh, I think our luck ran out. 1 is not good at all. I think resting is okay here. We're below half. We got the full 50 points of energy, so we didn't really waste any. 3's better than 2. Alright, I think we're gonna be okay. 174. I think anything above 150 for this first race is okay from what I've seen. When it's a little bit below 150, then, you know, there's a good chance you'll lose. Yes, first place. Good. And then I want to look for this Okasho and Shukasho we can't run because Daiwa Scarlet, the sashes that we're gonna farm were Okasho and Shukasho. I found Shukasho, but I couldn't find Okasho, so because I was looking at the wrong thing. I want to see if it's in here. I'm sure it's somewhere. It's got to be somewhere, right? It's got to be one of these races. Okasho, Shukasho. It's probably not an OP, it's probably a G race. Sahi High. I think winning ticket needed this one, I believe. We're gonna run this one for sure, so schedule that one for the 3,000 fans we need. Yeah, I don't see it. Shikasho? Okasho? Oh, you know what? It might be locked right now. Yeah, there's like locked ones down here. So we can check again once we get the fan, so it unlocks. This might be a recreation turn. 3's better than 2. I don't want just 2. I want 3. Not that I'll get it, but hopefully, maybe. Wow, Swinging Maestro dropped really early on this round. No, no 3. Only 2's. We're lacking in power, right? Wow, all trash. Two and a half? I guess 2.5 is better than 1. I think I have food coma. Because normally my my dinner is pretty light, but today since I ate the gyro, it was a lot heavier than the food normally is. I think I'm still looking for friendship mostly. So energy plus friendship. I'm not even looking at the stat, like how many stats I get. Because I'm mostly looking for friendship here. Until they're all full. If they start rainbowing, then I'll definitely consider the rainbows. But no one's rainbowing yet. I think speed here makes sense to take though, because it is a little lower. For the second race, you want to be around 250. Like 200 might be a little low, but you want to be around 200, like kind of across the board. It's okay if you're not like completely there. It doesn't mean you have to force trainings, you know what I mean, in some stat just because it's lower than 250 or whatever. But generally, it seemed like something around 250 will win you the second race here. And I guess you could pick a different race too. You don't have to run the one that I run because it's just 3,000 fans, or 1,700 fans or whatever. And you can get, you can take any race that gets you that. I like to take the G1s, and there's usually a G1 towards the end of the turn, however many turns that are left. There's usually a G1 there that's eligible for you to take. It just so happens that Wit's kind of coming up, and it appears to be the best training so far in a lot of these, and that's why I'm taking it. Here it looks like it would be power. I think maybe doing one more speed training if we can would be good. 230 is a little lower than I would like, but we're not getting the luck here. I think I'm just gonna rest. I'm not in love with these 2s. I want 3. Well, hopefully she doesn't lose. 3rd. Okay. There was the one run, the E rating. Remember I had an E horse? That one got 13th. and it was about the same stats. It makes no sense. I don't know if you remember the stats, or if you didn't see it. They were very similar to this horse. It was like 2 something. I think a couple of the stats were in the 300s. It was like 300 something in a couple of stats. Which I don't think even this horse right now is at 300 and anything. Well, if we can freaking look at it. Let's go have lunch. Yeah. Yeah, see? So nothing's in 300, but then the E-rated horse that I have, I think 2 categories were like 300. And it came in 13th. So I don't know how that I don't know how that works. And it's not like you can alarm clock that, because if you come in 13th, you don't get very many fans, and so this thing is not, you don't complete the thing and you just fail automatically out of the career. No alarm clock, no second chance, nothing. You're just out. So that was a real bummer, because I was like, oh, this is a pretty good run. I didn't think it was bad. And then for whatever reason, she came in 13th and crashed out. I didn't watch the race, so I don't know what happened, because I just view results. I guess I could have looked at the replay, but I didn't. So I don't know. I don't really know what happened. I was just like, I was so I guess shock would be the right word. Not really. Like, that's kind of extreme. But I was just like, what the hell? Like, this is So I was like, okay, whatever. I'm just gonna start another one, This might be worth it, not for the stats, but just for the friendship. It's technically 3.5, right? Because of the director. And this doesn't happen very often, so I think it's worth the risk here. Oh, we got it. But then now I probably have to rest. Oh, nice. I like that. For the third one, this third race, you kind of want to be around 400 across. That seems to have the best results. If you're kind of like evenly 400 all the way across. Or close to it. Close enough. Oh, double rainbow. I like that. Oh no. Son of a bitch. What? No! Why? Oh, now I have to fix all this. Oh my god. I guess I should check what kind of trainings there are, if there are any. Yeah, I should fix this thing. I like to fix their mood first, is normally what I do. That was lucky. And then I'll fix the stupid, cause that one's not as important for the training. If you're in a bad mood, your training's gonna be really, like, the numbers are gonna be really small. Versus the practice poor or whatever the hell she has. Like, it might not matter that much, cause it's just a higher chance to fail. I believe. I'll take wit here, but I just want to see what it does again. I think it's just a higher chance to fail. Yeah, increased chance of failing training. So, it doesn't affect your stats at all. That's why I fix the mood first, and then I'll fix the whatever the thing is if I need to. But if there's a good training, I will take the training. Because it's just a flat percentage they add onto, like, if this I think it's a flat 2%, it looks like. You're more likely to fail by 2%. Which is like almost nothing, you know what I mean? Obviously you don't want to keep that on there. I guess I should take power here. I do like the 2.5 though. But I guess we are still kind of fishing for friendship, so Yeah. Okay. So not a big disaster. It wasn't good. We got practice poor and bad mood, but we were able to fix that in pretty much one turn, I want to say. Right? Because the practice poor is not really affecting us yet. I'll fix it when there's like no good, no other good trainings. In lieu of a rest, basically. So even if the energy bar is over halfway, and none of the trainings are that great, then it's a good time to go to the hospital, right? Because you get 20 energy from the hospital, and usually, not all the time, but usually it'll take off whatever thing that you have on, the negative effect that you have. Next turn is summer. I should probably start looking at how many stats we're getting now. So because it's summer, I could go to the hospital here, or I could just take a regular rest. Think I'm just gonna take the rest, and then we'll play a little bit safer during the summer than I normally would. I think, normally I kind of risk it all in the summer, and I just go buck wild, and I just, I do want to finish off her friendship. How much is this? 20, 32? 32. Oh, wow. 51. Okay, never mind. I guess I'll just take that. Super Creek is so good. 50 again. I mean, you can't compete with 50. You gotta take 50, right? Yeah, you gotta take 50. Okay, no more rainbows. I guess technically I should take this one because of the friendship level, but our energy's kind of low, and we have one more summer training, and none of these trainings are very good. So I think I'm just gonna take wit and conserve our energy here. At least our power stat isn't lagging in this run. Oh, this is a really good training. Hopefully we don't fail. Yes. I think we need to rest regardless of what's available here. Maybe if there were like 4 Umas here in wit, I would probably take this one though, even with no energy. Again? Why is she sleep deprived all the time? I mean, this run is definitely not as good as the last one. Are our stats around 400? Kinda, not really. Kinda. So this might be a little tougher for her. Oh, she got first anyway. So yeah, you don't have to be at 400 exactly. Somewhere in that neighborhood, at least like 1 or 2 stats in 400. You're kind of like on your way there, you know what I mean? And then the next one I think is just 1 turn in between, I believe, maybe? Yeah. So, it's the same amount of stats, 400 is probably good enough. Our stamina stat is actually really high compared to everything else. 34? I mean, it is the best available. Yeah. I don't know that helps us though. You kind of want your stats to be more evenly spaced out. For whatever reason, when you do this strategy and your speed isn't like crazy high, and it's actually one of the lower stats, if you have all these other stats kind of high, then she'll win. Hopefully it's not a big deal though. It is a long course. It's a long track. So that stamina will probably actually help us. Okay, yeah, we got first. Worried for no reason. Oh, you know what? I need to run the the 20,000 fan thing to get our ult up. I think we might have passed it though. I wasn't paying attention. It's during the 20,000 fan one is during the like 17 turns or whatever the hell it is that you get. So we might have missed out on that. I guess we could just run this one. It's 10,000 fans. Queen Elizabeth Cup. Japan Cup. We could run the Ray McKinnon. That's 30,000 fans. I don't see the Oka show though at all. Maybe did we pass it again? Because I keep forgetting to check. I'm like, yeah, I'll check it after this, and then I never check it. So I don't even know where it is. We'll just run a Rima Keenan for the fans. 30,000 fans is a good number. So we'll schedule that one, just so we can get her ult to level up. Because you need her ult or her fan count to be at least 40,000 by Valentine's Day of your senior year. Oh, that's a good one. Is it worth it though? Because I think we only get one of these hints, right? We don't get all three. I don't know that this is worth it, because their friendship levels are all maxed out anyway. Yeah. $23, $22. Oh, but friendship. Yeah, I think we should finish that off. She's kind of lagging behind herself there. Just so we can catch some rainbows here, maybe, possibly, hopefully. This is 23, and this is 27, looks like. So it probably makes sense to take this one. Although our speed is kind of lagging behind a lot. You got to go for stats though. Always go for stats. Is this? Oh yeah, today's race day. Okay. Hopefully she win. Oh, he won. Okay, now we have enough fans for the thing, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. Single rainbows. We need some double rainbows here. I don't feel like we're having a really bad run this time. We got Night Owl twice in this career. That is ridiculous. I don't know if I've ever seen anybody get Night Owl twice in one career. There, see, that's the first pop here at Valentine's Day. $20. This one's also 20. I think we're gonna take the speed. Stupid Night Owl. Stupid Night Owl. What? What was that? Oh my god. Right there. I got it. I think I got it. Only one? I don't know. That gold chip looks juicy, but I'm not good at these, the ones that are like tilted like that. I think I got it. Oh no no yeah yes yes. Is it time to go for the one on the end? Right there. Oh, it's too soon. Too soon. No, that looks pretty good. Yes. Oh, she fell off. That's okay. Four is pretty good. My high score was 5 one time, so four is decent. I don't mind 4. I'm not good at this game, so 4 is really good for me. Well, at least I feel better about myself now because of that. But this stupid night owl. Yeah, none of this is great at all. Let's get rid of this stupid night owl. Please go away. Oh, we have 2 things on us? Oh my god. We had practice poor on us too? Oh my god. These trainings are trash. What, these rests are trash. Got sleep deprived again. Stupid night owl is still on us. This is gonna be a miracle. Literally a miracle if we make it all the way to 600. This is like the worst string of bad luck I've had. I mean, that other one was pretty bad too. The one beneath the weather or whatever, the thing that with the weather or whatever. That one was really bad too. But at least that at the end of that, there was a, what was the thing? It was like bright skies or something, and it like gave us a boost. At least there was some kind of reward at the end of that, you know, gold at the end of the rainbow. But this, man, it's just one thing after another. With bad trainings on top of that, just I don't know, man. I don't know. Hopefully we can catch up some of these stats in the summer here. Got some rainbows going, double rainbow. I like to see double rainbows. Single rainbow. That's a lot of stats. 51. I don't think we need stamina anymore though, is the problem. We definitely do need wit. Definitely need wit. Double rainbow. Okay. You know, things are looking up here. We fixed all the problems. we're in range here, sort of. We've got no energy, so please give me a well rested or something. Thank you. Just a normal rest. Don't give me the stupid sleep deprived thing. What is this one? I don't know. Running with a friend is even more fun. Sure, let's try that. I've never seen this one before. Wit? Oh, whatever. I guess we did need wit, so... we do need the guts. Double rainbow. Okay, I mean, it doesn't look too bad. I'm not like... That summer kind of made up for a lot of the... I mean, our speed is kind of low too, though. I don't know. And we got no energy. No, I mean, at least our mood's great. Again, no. That's 3 times. 3 times we've gotten Night Owl. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't think we're gonna make it at this point. That was like, you know, that was the death blow right there. The Night Owl. Just I think that ruined all the chances. I don't want to take another rest either. I'm trying to like not rest here and do the thing that requires the least amount of rest, because that's just wasting turns. So if I can get our energy back up without resting and then take like a speed training, we don't really need guts anymore. I think we're good there. So this is less than optimal though, so we're not getting the most amount of stats that we could be getting. I don't know, man. I give up. Maybe I should just forget about wit or something. Just go, you know, at least get speed, because that one's like more important. And just focus on speed. At least that get that to 600, and you know, wit, whatever. If it doesn't get there, it doesn't get there. Yeah, I think that's a good plan B here, since plan A got, you know, shot to hell. 3 night owls. I'm surprised they didn't stack them. They didn't stack night owls one on top of the other. Like have three, you know, three. Why not just give me night owl, you know, every turn, you know, and just have like 10 of them stacked on top of each other? Why not? Why not? Why not? I don't think we even got speed to 600. Yeah, this is the last race, right? It's a finale. Yeah, we didn't make it. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. If it sparks in speed, I'm gonna be so mad. I'm gonna be so mad if it sparks in speed. Okay, I mean it was wit, so I'm not as mad. I would have literally thrown my headphones off my head and walked out of the damn room. I would have. So at least it wasn't that. I think I said that before. The worst is when, you know, I mean the absolute worst is when you have 1100 in speed and you get a 1-star speed. But I mean this was I think it's not equally as bad, but if I gotten a 1-star speed there, because you just don't know, right? It could have been 3. You just don't know because you didn't get 600 in that stat category. At least with the 1100 in speed, and you get a 1-star speed from that run, like, you know, you're like, okay, you know, you just didn't, the gods weren't with you in that run. You know what I mean? Like the roll just didn't go your way. You know, that's a little bit like easier to accept, I think, than, you know, when you roll like a 597 in speed, right? So you just miss the 600 mark and you get a 1-star speed. So you don't know. You don't know if you would have gotten a 3-star speed or not, because you just didn't have enough stat points to even, you know what I mean? Like to even have a chance to get there. So you could have, you might have gotten a 3-star speed, you know? And I think that's what would that would eat me up inside, because, you know, I've run at least 30 or 40 farms by now. Not on Musume Queen. On Musume Queen, maybe 10 so far. But still, you know, imagine running 30 or 40 and you miss the cutoff by like 3 points. 597 because of stupid 3 consecutive night owls, right? And then you get one star speed, and you just have no idea it could have been a 3 star had you just gotten 3 more points in speed, but you just will never know. I think that would kill me inside. I would be like, yeah. I mean, you know, chances are, right? You could rationalize it, or you know, by saying, well, it probably wouldn't have 3 starred anyway. You know, so the 1 star was probably the result you would have gotten regardless of whether you had 600 in the speed or 1100. But the thing is, that's just all self-soothing, you know, self-talk to just, it's cope, right? Because you just don't know. I mean, I got a 3 star speed vodka, or no, 3 star stamina vodka. I think she's a stamina, or she a speed vodka. I don't know. She has 3 stars in something, and it was just like a random thing. She just had 600, you know, stat points in whatever category it was, and I wasn't even farming her, and she just got, you know, she just got it. So you just never know. You know what I mean? I think I would rather know that I didn't get the 3 star speed, or you know, any, not just speed, but any spark, right? I'd rather know that I didn't get it versus not knowing if you could have gotten it. I think that's worse. I don't know. I don't know if you agree with me or not, but I think that's worse. Well, hopefully this run's not as bad as the last one, because that last one was pretty bad. Let's see if I can speedrun this one. Go as fast as possible. Really test my pattern recognition skills. I think we did okay for how bad of a run that was, though. You know what I mean? I don't know if I've ever seen anybody get 3 night owls in a row like that, with a bad mood and everything. At least it wasn't awful. I think awful mood would have really killed that run. But getting bad moods and stuff. I'm surprised we even got to 600 in anything, honestly. So I think I would call that a win, in a way. Obviously it wasn't a win, it was a loss. But It wasn't a complete loss, I guess. Alright. Oh. I think maybe this run is better luck this time. It makes sense, right? They would give you a bad run and then they would give you a good one. The RNG can't be that bad 2 times in a row, can it? I mean, it is RNG, so there's not a lot of, you can't do a whole lot about it. It could be bad twice in a row. There's nothing stopping it from doing that. There's no rule saying it has to be good after a bad one. So there is that part of it. These trainings are not the greatest here. That's a good one. Alright. I think we're about 250 and everything, so this shouldn't be an issue. It was an issue 6. Okay, I mean, that's not ideal, but we can work around that. What? Oh, it crashed out again. Oh my god. Well, I guess that's it then. That last farm just ended up crashing out there in the for pretty much no reason. I don't really see a reason why. I guess I should have watched the race again, replayed it to just see what went wrong. Maybe I should start running her as a front runner from now on, at least for that first race. Just to kind of minimize the things that could go wrong. I don't know how many front runners there were in that race that she just lost. I guess I could look at her career, right? Can I look at her career? Does it tell me? Oh, you know what? Let's see. No, it doesn't have like a list of like the runners. It has your strategy, and that's about it. Uh, yeah, I guess your speed really has to be above 250 to sort of win this race. Because this one crashed out at 204, and this one also crashed out at 212. So 250 is the number to go for sure. I think last run we were definitely sort of at a 250. Yeah, we're just having really terrible luck here. Maybe I'm doing something wrong also. I'll have to think about that, about what I can change or make better. I really think, because that really is a waste of a career. You know what I mean? You want to try to maximize all the careers you get. Yeah, I guess I just have to be more conscious of training speed early on in the career and get it up above 250 at least for that first race or the fan race. Or I could just take it easier fan race too. That could be another thing I do. Because I don't have to take that G1 necessarily. I could take a G2 or a G3 or something. But yeah, that's disappointing because you don't even have a chance at Sparks when you do that. You know what I mean? When you crash out like that. But and Spark farming shouldn't really be that hard. It should be like pretty easy, or you're almost not even trying for the most part. So yeah, I mean that's pretty much it for today. There isn't a whole lot else I could do about that. Um, as far as tomorrow, because I ran the wrong deck, support deck on Super Creek, I could run her again, or I could rerun Haru, was the original plan. I only did farming today because I wasn't able to farm at all during work because I was a little bit busier today. So I do need to rerun Haru and King Halo because those are really, and Sakura Bakushino. My sprinters, pretty much all my sprinters need to be rerun because they're not really winning in the team trials, and that's kind of what I'm focusing more on right now, is getting my score up in the team finals or the team trials, excuse me. Just because that's kind of the objective that's available to me since I don't have any new horses to run. I don't really have anything else to focus on right now other than that. I guess I could try to farm the thingies, the sashes required for Daiwa Scarlet's potential unlock, which I learned today you can't really do this Shuka Show one, Shuka Show with Majiro McQueen because she has a race that day that's required. And so you can't run this one, at least. And then Oka Show, I can't even find. So I don't even know where this is. Maybe it's not open to... It's a classic year G1 Oka Show. So maybe it's before Majiro McQueen's maiden race. Maybe it happens before then. I'm not even sure, honestly. I haven't seen this one. Maybe it's easier to farm on Daiwa Scarlet, honestly. So maybe I could just, you know, upgrade to potential level 4 and then go from there. No, it doesn't have to be 5 off the bat. It would be nice, but you know. So I think what's more important right now though, because Daiwa Scarlet on the team thing, she's a 3rd string runner, I believe. Where am I looking at? There we go. Yeah, Daiwa Scarlet's a 3rd string runner, and we generally win these races. So the ones we are losing is really the sprints and the dirt. So running these horses first makes sense. And since Haru's by herself, King Halo wins sometimes, not all the time. She could be better, but she's, you know, decent enough. But Haru doesn't really win that much at all. Even though she's a B+, this is sort of deceptive because it's the wit, you know, speed and wit thing that I tried out and I didn't like. So I'd like to rerun her the way I would run her, I guess. The way I would build her, and then once we're done with her, maybe go back to Sakura Bakushino and rerun her and get her to be like an A, like our ace, so that King Halo is not carrying the load here, because she's not even really supposed to be sprinting, I don't think. Oh, she's an A sprinter. So, I mean, she could slot in pretty much anywhere. So, yeah. What is she? She's a 1100 speed? Wow. She should be a pretty damn good sprinter, but maybe her wit's a little low, though. And she doesn't really have that many skills. So yeah, I think tomorrow then we'll play Haru Urara to build her for PvP. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't know. I don't think I have anything else to talk about at this point. I yapped enough today. So I think I got punished for talking about white people or something. Alright, well, anyway, that's enough of that. Thanks for watching.